What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, the channel where we keep things real. A couple of days ago, I posted a video where I was talking about jobs here in UK which actually pay better than being a nurse. So today I wanted to do a video telling you which companies are currently recruiting for those positions and are offering the Tier 2 visa or the skilled worker visa for you to come and work here in the UK. However, I realized that there are quite a number of people who are highly skilled who've been asking me how they can get sponsors, which means they are not aware that there was another fast track visa which was announced towards the end of the year and is due to be launched soon. And with this type of visa, you actually don't need a sponsor, and it's called a scale up visa. So today I'm going to be telling you about this scale up visa and when you can expect it to be launched. So when I talk of highly skilled people, I'm looking at people like accountants, lawyers, electricians, entrepreneurs, biochemists, scientists, etc. So there are a lot of highly skilled people out there, and the UK is currently facing a critical shortage and they need to boost their economy through the hiring of these highly skilled people. My name is Pauline Popomoyo and I keep things real in this channel. I share various things including relocating to come and work in the overseas, and I'll be dropping updates as they come because the UK has promised that it's going to be launching quite a number of visas this year so that people can come and work here in the overseas. So if you are interested in coming to work overseas, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell because you don't want to miss any of these updates. For now, let's get into it.
Alright, they asking for the queen. I'm a bad bitch, she's a savage. Look back while I twerk. No comparison. I'm a savage, yeah. Classy, bougie, ratchet, yeah. Sassy, moody, nasty, yeah. Hacking, stupid, what's happening? Bitch, what's happening? I'm a savage.
So a scale up visa route will be a fast track visa service and is due to be implemented in spring 2022. So spring this year in UK is going to start on Sunday, the 2nd of March 2022, and is going to run all the way to Tuesday, the 21st of June. So which means this visa is going to be launched anywhere in between March and June this year. So you really need to be on the lookout for this visa. So what does this scale up visa entail? This route will be open to individuals with a high skilled job offer from qualifying companies or from scale up companies, and they will not need sponsorship, which means these companies don't need a certificate of sponsorship for you to come here to UK. They can just sponsor you to come here without a certificate of sponsorship, which needs to go through the UK government or the UK visa and immigration system. Now, let us talk about what a scale-up company is. So a scale-up company is a company which has experienced at least 20% annual growth rate in turnover, or it can be more than 20%, or 20% in the number of employees within the past 3 years. So that is what a scale-up company is. So these companies must have employed at least 10 people at the beginning of the 3-year period. Just 10 people, can you imagine? There are currently 34,000 scale-up companies in UK, and because of the support of scale-ups through the UK's new innovation strategy, there's a likelihood that these companies are going to go up. Can you imagine how many vacancies are there in 34,000 companies for highly skilled workers? Which means UK is going to be looking for quite a number of people because 34,000 is not a joke. Which means if just 34,000 companies need just one person who's highly skilled, which means we can have 34,000 people employed from overseas. Can you imagine? So obviously it's more than 34,000 people are needed here in the UK if those scale-up companies need people. So you can find these scale-up companies through their Scale Up Institute website. But my job is going to be to look for companies which are currently recruiting from overseas and are scale-up companies, and I'll come and share with you guys. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss when I come with these updates. I'll be rolling them in, guys, rolling them in. So you might wonder, what is the difference between a scale-up visa and a skilled work visa? And I'm going to be telling you the differences. First of all, both visas sit under the points-based system for immigration here in UK. So to qualify, UK visa applicants have to meet a certain standard or criteria for them to get visas. So the skilled worker visa prioritizes workers with the skills the UK economy needs, by looking at people like nurses, doctors, healthcare assistants, engineers, to mention a few. Whereas the scale-up visa is open to all sectors. All companies are open to a scale-up visa as long as they meet the criteria or the growth criteria which I talked about earlier on, where they have 20% plus annual growth rate and at least 20% plus growth in the company or number of employers over the past 3 years. So as long as the company, whatever company it is, as long as it meets that criteria, they can offer, they can sponsor you to come and work in the UK. So why is this scale-up visa being introduced, and what is the eligibility criteria? So the UK government aims to make UK the easiest country in the world for highly skilled people to enter. They are aiming for top innovative talent to enter the UK, and to achieve that, a scale-up visa is being introduced. So this will help support the UK's fastest growing companies, because there's a shortage of workers here in UK and the companies are constantly growing, so they really need these workers. That's why they've introduced this scale-up visa. We are yet to be given a detailed eligibility criteria, but so far they've only mentioned that you need to have your IELTS. English is always mandatory, so you need to have your IELTS UK VI. That is the number one most important thing. And two, you need to have a minimum level of qualification. And the companies who are going to be offering you this job are supposed to give you a minimum of at least £33,000 per annum. And for you to get a salary like £33,000 per annum, you need to be highly skilled. I've already given you an example of highly skilled workers. The nice thing about this is that the hiring scale-up companies are the ones who are going to be looking at your qualifications and saying whether you qualify for the job or not. So what you have to do right now is, don't wait for the visa to be launched. Go and write your English test and get your documents ready, so that once this visa is released, you just send in your applications. So if you get a scale-up visa, you'll be able to extend it for 5 years, but typically in UK they start by giving you at least a visa for 30 to 36 months, and then you renew it, and after 5 years you'll be eligible for settlement in UK. So this is what I wanted to share with you guys before I come and share with you the companies which are currently recruiting under the Tier 2, so that for those who've got highly skilled jobs, they prepare themselves for the scale-up visa and get ready to apply for jobs when the visa is rolled out. Remember, March is just a couple of months, so the visa might be launched either in March, April, May or June. So you need to be prepared. After all, IELTS expires after 2 years. So in my next video, I'm going to be sharing with you the companies which are actually offering the skilled worker visa. So make sure that you subscribe so that you don't miss that video. And thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in my next video. Out.